So this one, I just edited a bit just so. So you
Yeah.
got this email from Kevin Tedeschi
Yes.
in 2018,
Yes.
and it was sort of like a survey.
Yes.
And so the first one was number one, what inspired you to first become involved as an international volunteer for the Edgar Cayce work?
Yes.
And you wrote a bit of information. You want to go through it or just?
I think it's right. It was the first time in my life that I got real answer to my question in spirituality. I had some answer with the Catholic Church, but some question remained with no answer, only mysteries. And so I was not so happy with Edgar Cayce. I found that there were some answers and good answers. And even the problem of reincarnation. In the beginning, I was not aware of this this possibility, this opportunity, and I thought, no, it's not possible. It's not possible because the church, the Catholic Church, says it's not possible. And after a while, I read also Sri Aurobindo, if you know, the yogi, Indian yogi.
Okay.
He is
Indian.
Indian. He is in Pondicherry, and Auroville. It's a new town, a new city in India.
Okay.
About Aurobindo. And he spoke about reincarnation, and I thought, oh no, it's not possible. It's not like that. But after 1 or 2 years after, I read Edgar Cayce, and I found it very pragmatic logic, and so I said yes, okay.
Yeah. So it doesn't change anything. You're still the same.
Yes.
But it answers a few questions that were in your mind.
Yes. But all what I read with Edgar Cayce was logic, and so yes, and it was related to the Bible and to the scriptures, and so I said yes, it's in the Bible too. We can find the answer in the Bible. For me, it was a good news, and so.
Okay, so then
I became familiar with the Cayce material, and I accepted almost everything, 99% or more.
Yes.
So,
and that what year? I think we'll go through the year. That was in 1980s, I think. Was it 1970s?
The beginning, the first time I heard about Edgar Cayce was in 65.
But yeah, you had it here in the appendix.
Yes.
That was 1965.
Yes. But it was only a few pages in a book. And then I went to the USA because my brother was there. He became American. He's now American. And I bought some books. And so I had books about Cayce, and I discovered that it was not only a medicine man, because in the beginning I was interested in medicine because I'm a medical doctor. I was a student at that moment, and I was very interested in psychic things also. but I saw that he was more centered on spirituality, and the main thing in the readings, the main message is a spiritual message. And so I became more involved because I found that it was a real spirituality, that I was in search for this kind of spirituality.
Mm.
And so but it took several years because I had my diploma in medicine, and then we went to the Congo.
So what was Congo? Is it Congo African country?
The Congo is the main Congo. There are two Congos. One coming from France in the beginning, and the other Congo is the Belgian Congo. It's a big one, the biggest.
Okay. But most of them speak French in
Yes.
Congo. Okay.
Congo was French speaking. And so I was there for 4 years with my wife, and we had a son there.
Okay.
And so my wife is also in the medical field. She was doing research on tropical medicine, mycobacteria, and so on. So we went for 4 years, and but at that time I had only a book and nothing more.
Okay.
And when we came back in Belgium, I was always interested, and I rode to the Virginia Beach, and but it took time. And in 1983, I went in the Virginia Beach, and I saw some people, but no real contact, only to visit.
Okay. So that was in 1983.
Yes.
I think Hugh Cayce passed away before that thing. So you didn't meet Hugh Cayce?
No, I saw Gladys Davis.
Okay.
But only I saw her, but no contact.
Okay.
So,
so that's, there must have been a smaller place then, because it's much bigger now.
yes. So, and then after a while, there was a man living in England. He was an Australian man. He was related to a company. I don't remember which company, like DHL, something like that. And he went back to Australia in 86 or 7, I don't know.
Not Shane Miller?
No. He was in Brisbane, I think.
Okay.
I don't remember his name, but so, and he was traveling in Europe, and he said, oh, you have some members of ARI in Belgium, but nobody knew the other members.
Okay.
So we had a little meeting with about 15 persons.
Yeah.
And we said, oh, we didn't know that there were people
in Belgium that were interested in Edgar Cayce.
Yes. And after that, we met an American woman, Joanne Cromie.
Okay.
And we began 3rd of January 85, we began a study group on a weekly meeting. But we were only 4 or 5 persons. And yes, it was working for many years with ups and downs. and people coming and people leaving. But we had a core of 4 people, and it was a good introduction to the work, a good meetings, we could say that.
So that's
Then we had more people, as I said, then Katie van Griethuysen, she was an old woman who died at 97. So
yeah, that's the thing about Edgar Cayce work. Most of the people now are getting older. Like
yes,
most of it's the old people.
We had sometimes we had young people, but not so much. And yes, that one of the problem in Belgium or France is that in the beginning, in the 80s, there were only 2 or 3 books in French or in Dutch. So after that, in the 90s, there were more books, but not so many people. I think people are more interested in psychic things or energy, power, and so on, like New Age groups. Because Cayce is very interesting, but you have to practice, you have to work. It's not only a weekend, it's for the life.
So you had a Search for God study group?
Yes. We are all, now we have all the group, but we are meeting less regularly, only once a month. In the beginning, it was weekly meetings, and we had a period without study group. Now it's more regular, but not so regular.
So you had some conferences with John Walsh, Robert Virginia?
Yes. Yes, in the beginning we were quite active, and because John Walsh was like a central man, he was going everywhere in Europe. He was.
And was he based in England?
Yes, he was in Durham near Newcastle.
Okay.
And he had a center. He had a center with products, with books and so on. And he was coming with the car in Belgium and France and Germany and so on. And he was doing conferences, workshops. But he died in the beginning of the 2000 years, and so it was finished. But
so Robert Krasinski, did he do a presentation on the Bible?
Yes. Okay. Yes.
That'll be interesting.
Yes. At that time, we had meetings with some European people, and we said, "Oh, we have to have a group, a European group, and so on."
Yeah.
But it didn't go further. We had to wait. I was in Virginia Beach, and we talked about Europe and so on. But usually American people are more American-centered, not too much international-centered. But it changed. So, but it took time to have more contacts. And European people gathered at the end of the 90s. We had European Congress, the first in England and then in Sweden. every year in Sweden or Denmark, Germany, in Prague, in Czechoslovakia, Czechia. So it was active, but after a while it was less active, and only the Swedish people are very active.
And I think the French as well.
The French are not so active. We know the woman, the Françoise Superbiel, she is the main person in France, but she's old and not so much active.
Okay.
And
I think I contacted her and she sort of said I wanted an article. She probably has I think she has a magazine or something published once a month.
4 in a year, I think. It's
okay. Every 3 months. Okay.
Yes, about. And we had also a little magazine because in the beginning, in 96, we founded ARE Belgium, an organization, but now it's standby, nothing is done. And in the beginning, we had a president, Belgian president, but he was also American because he was born in Chicago. But he was also an old man, and he died just after.
That's Alphonse Weber.
Yes, Alphonse Weber. And then we had Michael van Steenkist, the new president, but he died also in 2016. And so the association is not working as an association. We have only a study group now, so we have only a.
That's all right. At least you're still keeping it alive. Hopefully, some more people might contact you or light it up again, get it started again, get it going.
Yes. Yes, it's ups and downs. So, as I said, I think there was also a congress in Belgium in 2015, but without so much people. But we had American people, and from ARE, yes, it was a good congress, but only 50 persons. So in the 50 persons, there were maybe 15 from the Congress, from the organization. So,
do you think maybe some people from the ARE, maybe America, come there and do some presentations? Maybe come travel around and do presentations, promote the Search for God material, books, like a road show, and then maybe more people get interested and might start up again.
Yes, it could be a real opportunity, but the project was there that in 2019 or 20, there was a project for a congress, a European Congress. Huh?
Oh, yeah. What did that go ahead? Because I think I read that you were going to have one in 2019 or something.
Yes, but it was a project, and so they said yes in 2020 or 21, but we had the COVID situation.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay. So that's
and so we have no European Congress. I don't know, because in the same time, Kevin Todeschi resigned, and so it changed the program. And
I think that they're looking for a new leader, new CEO. So I think they're going through the process now.
Yes.
So,
So
this lady, I contacted her, Joanna Van Sweat.
yes.
I think she wrote a book. I can't remember
Yes.
the book. I think for children or something. But Edgar
Yes.
Cayce based book. Health.
Yes.
Did
But
contact her. I mentioned you, and she said, yeah, she remembers you.
yes. We had some, and I had a little congress in Belgium in 2011, but it was only 30
Yeah,
persons.
she said she's not in Belgium anymore. I don't. She never said where she is now, but
I think she's a Dutch person.
okay.
She's not,
So okay, I see.
so maybe she's in Holland.
Okay, yeah,
Yes.
interesting.
So the main contacts in Europe is with the Swedish persons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully, maybe I'll have a meeting with them, and they can promote, do some
Yes,
promotion.
they are very active, but I was not so much active in the public because I said that I was also attached to the university. I
Yeah,
had to give lectures at the university, and so I was very prudent, very careful not to speak about Cayce at the university. And so we continued the Cayce Search for God study group. So it was the main work. And Jos Bart is very active too. He is also a live member. You could have also an interview with Jos.
Oh, maybe you can give me his email, and then I'll
Yes, I will
contact
give.
him.
Yes, yes, he is.
Yeah, but would you be interested in doing maybe some presentation in your language? I don't know what topic, but and then record it and then post it on YouTube.
Yes.
Would you be keen in that sort of project? Just a promotion.
If it is in French, yes, no.
Well, you can do it in French. I'll just record it for you, and you just
yes.
do it.
Oh, I made conferences, even in English. I was in Sweden and I made conferences, but my English is not very good, and so it's not good conferences, but it was good for the people because I knew many things about Cayce, and though I had the material and the books and so on, so I could speak. But to do like that a conference, I have to prepare and to prepare.
Yeah.
But in French, okay. In French, it's okay.
But what I'm saying is, yeah, so you could prepare maybe a half an hour to an hour talk to introduce Edgar Cayce, and then in French, and then yeah, just record it and post it on YouTube. I can do it for you, but that's up to you.
Okay, yes, I'm ready. In French, it's okay. I am doing a conference in French the 5th of May.
Okay.
But it's not about Cayce,
Yeah.
but it's related to the Cayce material, but I don't say that in the conference. But the title of the conference is Meditation is Listening to the Divine Within. So this is a sentence from the Cayce readings.
Yeah.
But I didn't say that it is from the Cayce readings because so I am careful about the people in Belgium or France, because if you say yes, Cayce is a man who spoke about everything, and so if you say, oh yes, he was speaking about reincarnation, oh, this is a first problem. He was speaking about ancient civilization. Oh, this is a big problem because it's not scientific. He was about medicine, and it's not the medicine that we are practicing every day. So it's always a problem when I say. But I think the main point is not to say I am a Cayce man, but to say the message of Cayce. So if I say this is a good message, a good spiritual message, it doesn't matter if it is Cayce or not.
Yeah.
And it will come after, if people are interested, it will come.
Well, we can have a go at this. If you want to do a short introduction to Edgar Cayce in your French language, so one day, maybe we can have a little outline, and you just go through each one, and then I'll just post it in French, and then put your name and Belgium and Edgar Cayce, and hopefully see who you might have some people watching it. We don't know.
There is a little booklet in English, and I think it was translated in French. I think so. A little booklet about the Cayce material from the HRE. It's about 20 pages. A little booklet.
Yeah, and so maybe the first one would be about Edgar Cayce, just a little bit about his history and his work, and then maybe after that have some topics like meditation, prayer, ancient civilization, any interesting topics. And
I can do a general introduction in French. No problem. Huh?
That'll be good. Just to promote, I can create a YouTube channel for you if you want to post all that information, and just have a little title, and even if there's like 5 or 10 videos presentation, each about half an hour to an hour long, that's still a good introduction, and have your contact there. Maybe even have a search for God material there as well. Maybe the cooperation or know thyself or something like that.
Yes, thank you. Yes.
Yeah, because I'm pretty good at video editing and post technology side, so I can help.
Yes, because I didn't write a book. I didn't write anything. I had many conferences or workshops, but not published. So
So even when you do your presentation, you can come over here on Zoom, and then I'll just record it, and you just go through the same presentation, and I record it, and then I post it. So we'll do that presentation. If you even send some images, I can mix it in the video editing side.
Some images, what kind of?
Like book covers. If you're talking about Edgar Cayce, I just put a picture of Edgar Cayce.
Yes.
Photo of ARE, things like that, just to.
Yes, I have some book in French, so I can give you the picture in French.
That's it. Yeah, I'll put that as well.
Yes.
We'll see how it works. Hopefully it work out. Yeah, we're trying to promote. See, my goal is to try and promote Edgar Cayce work. That's my mission, and I'll do whatever I can to help.
Thank you. So I prepare just an introduction, a general introduction.
Yeah, in your language, and
if I have time, I could
add other stuff. Yeah. That's there's no like limit, you control the content. And
but in the beginning I would speak not too much Also because I have another conference in May for my medical field, and so I am busy until the 20th.
Yeah, you'd be surprised.
After,
You'd be surprised that even a small amount of information can, you can have it in 10, 20 minutes, half an hour.
and we could do it again after.
Add more and more.
Yes. Okay. Good. Oh, it's a good news. Thank you.
Yeah. No worries. I mean, that's to promote your hopefully Belgium. Hopefully, people might watch and might contact you. That's the whole purpose.
Yes, we don't know because the last people who came in our group, he was in Canada for a while, and he is now living in Belgium, but he didn't know that there was something like a study group, and he asked to ARI, and he had my name, and so. But not so much person are searching for Cayce at this moment. I don't know, but I have not too much contacts in Belgium.
But you do have resource, Edgar Cayce resource like books. You have books that you can loan out. You got, or you can even talk to them. They can form a study group.
Oh, we got like a little library. We have about 200 books, but mainly in English. We got some books from the ARE, but they are just there. Nobody asked for the books.
The other thing is your wife, I think I read somewhere that she is into Edgar Cayce as well. So
yes, we are in the same study group from the beginning, and so we are together and we are speaking about spirituality and everything. So with my wife, we share everything about the life.
That's good.
We are like the core of the study group because we are always there. Other people are coming or leaving. We are always there.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, this was a good little meeting because I'll send you the link of the other one that we had before, and you can watch that. If it's okay with you, I'll release it to the public. And I'll do this one as well and release this one. So you got 2 videos.
Okay.
So see how many people watch it and any comments. And then we'll meet again, on that May.
Okay.
Little project of ours.
And if you see that I'm not right, you can correct me and say the right.
And because I can edit it, so what I can do is I can post it and you watch it, and then you might say, no, maybe you need to remove something.
Yeah,
I can remove it and then repost it again.
I will ask my wife to see it, and so I have a good.
That's it. Both. She'll help.
Okay, maybe next time she will say hello for you.
She speaks English.
Yes, she is like me.
Okay.
As I cannot say better or worse. It's about the same.
Okay. No, your English is good. Like I understood everything you said, like clearly.
She was traveling a lot everywhere. She was in Australia 2 or 3 times. We have a friend there in the north of Australia, in the
Darwin.
Right.
Melbourne. Hold on, Brisbane.
Yes, in the north. Or my wife, because I went, I didn't go there. I didn't go, but It's in the north.
Yeah.
Not far from the coral belt. But I will write you the things.
Yeah.
And my wife will be in copy, so she can say something too.
Okay, so I'll put this on soon, and then I'll send you the links to you can watch.
Thank you very much, Cayce, and have a good trip to.
Yeah, thank you. That's if I make it there, hopefully, and safely back. It's a mission.
Good.
Okay.
Bye. Okay.
Okay, that's all. We'll meet again.
See you.
See ya.
And thank you very much.
Always.
Bye.
Yeah.